Okay, our next movie also had some disagreements. It's called Overnight. It's a documentary about an unknown director who wins the Miramax lottery and then self-destructs in unbelievably spectacular fashion. This is like a satanic version of Project Greenlight. In 1996, a script called The Boondock Saints by a bouncer bartender named Troy Duffy created a feeding frenzy in Hollywood. Miramax and Harvey Weinstein signed Duffy to direct the film, to record a soundtrack, and Harvey even said he'd buy the LA dive where Duffy worked. Now, this unbelievably cocky guy and his posse were poised to take Hollywood by storm.
If our music in this film is embraced, we will have accomplished something that no one else in the history of this world has ever done. Be accepted on a huge scale.
But it doesn't take long for the Hollywood machinery to grind up Duffy's film project and his musical ambitions. The Boondock Saints is put on hold, and Duffy goes ballistic.
You're acting like I'm financing this film. These decisions are being made for me here. Can't you guys understand that? Hey, Ed, we don't even have a damn movie yet, all right? We don't have a movie. Swayze said he passed.
Finally, Duffy does make the Boondock Saints, but it gets a minimal theatrical release and generally poor reviews. The soundtrack, it sells only a few hundred copies. Now, I've read the script for the Boondock Saints. I've seen the movie. It's a derivative B-movie Tarantino knockoff, but it has a certain gritty charm. Troy Duffy's crash and burn didn't occur because he's without talent. It happened because he's totally without a clue. So this movie, I have to give a big thumbs up to.
Thumbs up.
Fascinating.
Thumbs up for me, too. It's a great character portrait of this guy who was an egotistical monster with a serious drinking problem. Troy, call AA. As I saw this movie, it's interesting to see the reaction shots of everybody else in the room, wherever he goes, his relatives, the people who work for him, the people he hangs out with, all kind of look at him as if they've just about had enough of this guy.
But they stick around. I mean, this guy has to have...
They stick around because he has... But first of all, he doesn't pay them anything.
Right, yeah.
I mean, he owes them all money. They never see the money.
You deserve it, but you're not getting it.
A
lot of that. You deserve it, but you're not getting it.
And you just see in their eyes that they think this guy is completely out of control.
Amazing, but even like when one of the record companies decides not to record these guys, he's like, we got them right where we want them. They fear us. This is their worst fear. I mean, it's amazing. No matter what happens to this guy, he keeps talking about how he's going to take Hollywood by storm, and nobody's seen anybody like him. Forget that Orson Welles hack. This is the real deal.
It's a real portrait of a guy going down in flames.
Fascinating stuff.